It used to be families would, on the extreme, sit shiva for their Jewish family member that married out. Jews, for all the right reasons, are out in the world in a different way. They're deeply embedded in diverse communities. These are all things that we're very happy about as a Jewish community. But not surprisingly, it also means that we're going to meet and fall in love with people who are not Jewish.
That intermarriage rate, to me, is not something to be mourned, but rather a fabulous opportunity to say welcome to people who want to come in. Our philosophy is that the future of liberal Judaism is inextricably linked to how we welcome people into our community. The Center for Exploring Judaism is a place that offers classes, counseling, community building, volunteering, holiday celebrations for anyone interested in exploring what a Jewish life might look like.
I was brought up primarily Methodist and Christian. I didn't know much about Judaism when I met Brian. It was really my husband that kind of brought me into the culture.
There's great excitement in dating someone who's different, and there's also a lot of anguish in trying to figure out, is this going to work out in the long term?
When he brought it up, that his intention was to raise a Jewish family, and that was really important to him. And really, I hadn't thought about it before.
It's not coincidence that we get a lot of couples who are on the verge of getting engaged or getting married or having a child, because this is when people really think about religion. So we play the role of helping couples flesh out, could a Jewish life be for them, and in what way?
Everybody always showed up with a zest to learn and be together in a community environment.
Each Exploring Judaism class is 6 months long. We keep it engaging and we keep it fun. In addition to the weekly classes, it is completely optional but highly encouraged to come in and meet with an individual rabbi once a month.
I never expected in a million years the impact it would have. I never even thought I would decide to convert.
Our program has a stunningly high conversion rate, but it's not because we're teaching the classes about conversion. We are giving people information to make their own choices.
When weighing conversion, there were many things I had to consider. One is, what would my family think?
I don't think any parent wakes up and says, I hope today's the day my child decides to pick a partner completely foreign to me, who was raised in a faith completely foreign to us.
So how do you feel about it?
I'm nervous.
It's going to take time.
Yeah.
It'll evolve for them.
Baby steps.
Exactly.
We're counselors, and our skin in the game is to make sure people feel that they're living their most meaningful and authentic life. Conversion is not for everyone, and often those individual meetings are helping people flesh out the pros and the cons. But certainly for us, we have no agenda. And one of the strengths of teaching a group is that people can look around and say, oh, other people are in the same boat as me. There's not one way to be Jewish.
When Brian and I took the class, he grew up going to Shalom School, so obviously you're taught all of these things. But I think being in the class as an adult and having a want to learn is so different than being a child and being told to learn.
The Jewish partner, having often not studied Judaism since they were 13 years old and had their bar mitzvah, get to encounter Judaism as an adult. And that's a very powerful thing.
Quite frankly, there are a lot of touches of Judaism that I hadn't felt for many years. Sort of relearning the significance of all the Jewish holidays. So A, we can enjoy them together, and B, we can teach them to our kids.
We do a lot more Jewish things. We invite our friends to Purim celebrations, and even our friends have said, this is so great that you guys are going through this class and that you're converting, because we're practicing more because of you.
This investment in the Center for Exploring Judaism has been one of the ways that we truly throw open our doors and say, we need you in this community.